Good evening, everyone. Ms. Sonia Gandhi, Chair of the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, Shri Shiv Shankar Menon, Chairman of the International Tribunal or Jury, distinguished members of the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, Excellencies, distinguished guests, dear friends. I would like to express my deepest gratitude for the Indira Gandhi Prize for Peace, Disarmament and Development, which has been conferred upon me by the Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust. I wish to extend my special thanks to all of those who are part of this trust, as well as to the members of the Indira Gandhi's family. I am profoundly honored by this distinction. Before I continue, I cannot fail to acknowledge the tragic attack that struck this city last week, claiming 9 lives and injuring many others. My deepest condolences go to the families who have lost loved ones, and my heartfelt wishes for the recovery of all those who were wounded. We know that violence is never the way. Peace, one of Indira Gandhi's deepest convictions, must always guide us forward. And yet, even in moments of sorrow, the spirit, the resilience of this nation shine through. It is a true privilege to be once again in India, a country of extraordinary cultural richness, profound history, and vibrant diversity. Standing here, one cannot help but feel the weight and beauty of this land, where ancient civilization gave birth to philosophy, science, and art that still illuminate the world today. This is a country where tradition and modernity walk hand in hand, where the past speaks through every stone and hope shines in every face. From its timeless wisdom to its modern achievements, India has always been a source of inspiration for the world. The generosity, wisdom, and vitality of the Indian people are a living testament to the strength of community and the power of shared purpose. I recall my first visit here in 2009, when Prime Minister was Prime Minister Singh, and in that occasion I have the joy to meet you, Madam Gandhi. I came because it was the 60th anniversary of the establishment of bilateral relationships between our two countries when I was serving in my first term as President of Chile. The warmth and hospitality we received left a lasting impression. 2 years earlier, in 2007, our nations had signed the Preferential Trade Agreement, which helped strengthen our partnership and sustain growth even amid one of the most severe global economic crises in modern times. Today, I wish to pay tribute to the remarkable life and legacy of Indira Gandhi, a visionary woman and a tremendous source of inspiration for so many people around the world. Her legacy, one that sought to enlarge freedom of humankind while pursuing peace, justice, and progress, remains more alive than ever. The Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust, committed to carrying forward the work she began and to supporting the causes she held dear, continues to honor her vision. She believed that nations could prosper only if they live in harmony with one another. This belief feels even more urgent in today's fragmented world, as Mr. Menon was remembering us, marked by multiple conflicts and with challenges that no nations can solve alone. And one of these challenges is the triple planetary crisis of climate change, pollution, and biodiversity loss. Let us not forget that Indira Gandhi was among the first world leaders to recognize that the future of humanity depends on our relationship with nature and on our duty to protect the environment. This truth remains more compelling and urgent than ever. One of the very causes that deeply move Indira Gandhi is also what inspired me to enter into politics, to improve the welfare of the people. Early in my life, I realized that people's well-being is intrinsically linked to the respect for human rights. Peace and progress are inseparable from human dignity, and without human rights, the full development of our potential as human beings becomes impossible. I have witnessed this throughout my life, in my roles as Minister of Health, as Minister of Defense, as President of Chile, as Executive Director of UN Women, and High Commissioner for Human Rights. The defense of human rights never ends. We must always safeguard the essential freedoms of all people. As Indira Gandhi once said, and I will quote, "Peace, like freedom and progress, is indivisible. If freedom is crushed anywhere, it does diminish the freedom of all others." End of quote. Her words resonate deeply today, reminding us that we must continue to defend human rights everywhere and always. It is precisely for this reason that the struggle for human rights is inseparable from the defense of democracy. Though not perfect, democracy remains the best system we have built. Yet democracies must deliver. They must respond to the urgent needs of their people. Otherwise, they risk becoming irrelevant and losing their very meaning. Peace has also been one of my lifelong commitments. I have always upheld an unwavering commitment to peace, global security, and nuclear disarmament. The threat posed by nuclear weapons remains among the most pressing concerns of our time. Their existence continues to endanger not only our generation, but those yet to come. Therefore, we must redouble our collective efforts to move forward toward a world free of nuclear weapons. We cannot forget the horrific humanitarian consequences of their use, nor their incompatibility between their possession and use with international humanitarian law and the international human rights system. Another of my lifelong struggles has been the fight for gender equality. In 2012, while serving as Executive Director of UN Women, I was here in Delhi participating in the 7th Conference of Women Speakers of Parliament, organized by the Interparliamentarian Union, where we work alongside leaders committed to advancing equality between women and men, girls and boys, within families, in societies, and in parliaments across all nations. Because women represent half of the world's talent, capacity, and potential, and deserve the same rights and opportunities as men. When I was at the UN, I was so surprised to read the resolutions where they speak about the minorities, and they put women and children. And in my country, women, we are even a majority. We are like 52% of the population, and in many countries happen the same. So it was like more seeing women as second kind of citizens, that they would consider minorities. But we're not minorities. In the world, we're at least 50%. So when we don't give women all the rights and opportunity, we're losing this capacity, that potential that will help progress the world. Well, we have made progress in this struggle. There's still a long road ahead. Today, women hold only 27% of parliamentary seats and 30% of managerial positions. At this pace, equality in leadership will take another 100 years. Far too long to wait for what is rightful. Our collective efforts to break barriers to end gender discrimination and to open new spaces for all women must continue stronger than ever. We cannot simply wait for change to come. As Indira Gandhi wisely said, and I quote, "In life, opportunities are not given, they are made and taken." End of quote. So it is up to all of us to continue creating opportunities for the girls and women of today and tomorrow. Let me just say, dear friends, I accept this award knowing that it's not only a recognition of my own journey, but also of the countless women and men who have believed in and worked alongside me and many others for a fairer, freer, and more peaceful world. We know that such a world is within our reach if we dare to build it together. To be honest, sometimes when I look at the world today, I feel not so optimistic. That's why I think that multilateralism is more needed than ever, and we need to give to all these global challenges global responses. Otherwise, humanity will not have a good time. So let us honor Indira Gandhi's enduring vision by working together every day across nations, generations, and differences. That is the only way we can build a world with peace, equality, and dignity, and not aspirations, but realities for all. May this honor renew in us the conviction that every step toward peace, every act of justice, and every voice raised for equality brings humanity closer to the future that Indira Gandhi dreamed of, and that we together must continue to make real. Thank you very much. Dhanyavad.